These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Militiaman. The 10th richest country in the world is Iraq, and that 10th country has more than just oil. They're going to have tourism and religious tourism. They're going to have imports and exports of all the construction materials that are going to come in, food, housing. It's going to be insane building. That was the need for the build out of the port. A lot of income will come from there because it's one of the largest ports in the world. It's not going to be at a program rate as far as we can tell. All right, Mark Z via PK, from what I am being told, over the holiday weekend, they are finishing taking care of all new banking system issues. They are ready. So at this point, I believe they are just waiting for somebody to pull the trigger. That somebody is who we call the grandfather. Frank 26 mechanism is the plan of the CBI. That's their words. The mechanism of the monetary reform are right in front of you. Their currency is going to float. If you understand the power of that statement, you should be just smiling like a Cheshire cat. Pimpy article quote: within 3 days, ports announce the launch of the bank credit for the great port of Fa. This is what we want. This opens them up to the world. This is one of the biggest ports in the Middle East. This is why Iraq is a gateway into the Middle East and why everyone wants a piece of it. Holly says we are long past overdue for going. The UST at this point seems to be the holdup. This is a transition, not a transaction. Never, ever give up. Right, Mountain Goat says the CBI or the Finance Committee is no longer talking about the project to delete the zeros as an alternative to get them out of this fiscal mess. This is because the CBI, along with the Finance Committee, backed by the Prime Minister, has decided to go along and do it. Yes, there is green light, but first they are telling us they must now clean up this corruption the banks. With the surplus revenues, this puts Iraq in a very good position to complete the project. We know that this project leads to the reinstatement. Getting the dinar back on the trading platforms only helps Iraq, as this will flow capital into Iraq to develop the economy and get investors to flock in. So we can see the clay be shaped and molded into what we want. We just have to be patient and listen and watch. It is coming. It has to come. All right, Fleming, our military intel contact, is confirming Mr. Fleming's sources that when the ball gets rolling, tentatively tonight, that was on July 6th, it will be party time because it will lead to the chain of events that initiates the shotgun start. Rates will be loaded at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A release algorithm generated to evaluate rates and procedures. Results will then be reviewed by analysts for DoD and other RV team members to determine early tomorrow, which is today, on Wednesday, July 7th, what needs to be done to work towards the shotgun release from any time today forward this week. The schedule is fluid, but it is moving forward toward conclusion overnight. Lastly, Militiaman article quote: Al-Rashid launches a new meal from the predecessors of the Ministry of Defense and Interior employees and retirees. Quotes: all beneficiaries who receive text messages to review the bank's branches or electronic payment offices to receive the amount, raise the amounts and the balances of those registered on the advances through the bank's own application. Think about the timing of this. Text messaging the citizens to come in and get payments electronically. Are they to get the amounts in new digital currency? New small category notes? Instantaneously, they all get notification. Sounds like what we have been told in the past would happen. It's like an Amber Alert. I like it. The timing is perfect, in my opinion.